allow yourself to settle comfortably now, letting your body recognize the familiar signals of safety and support, feeling the surface beneath you steady and reliable. And as your eyes gently close or soften, take a slow breath in and a smooth breath out, allowing the nervous system to soften into receptivity. Because today this session is about translating everything you have learned internally into calm, confident action in daily life. Understanding that your mind leads your actions, and when the mind is prepared, the body follows with ease. Begin by bringing awareness to your breath, noticing its natural rhythm, and gently lengthening the exhale just a little, signaling to your nervous system that regulation is available on demand. And recognize that this simple adjustment is one of the most powerful tools you carry with you, one that you can use anywhere, anytime, without anyone else knowing. Allow awareness now to settle into your body, feeling your feet, your core, your posture, sensing alignment and balance. And notice how grounding creates clarity. Because when the body feels steady, the mind stops searching for escape. As this grounded calm establishes itself, imagine yourself moving through a normal day, approaching a situation that previously triggered fear, perhaps a stairwell, a parking structure, a viewpoint, or a balcony. And notice how you arrive differently now, not rushing, not bracing, but aware and prepared. Picture yourself pausing briefly before entering the situation, taking one slow breath, softening your gaze, allowing your eyes to rest gently rather than scan for danger. Because a soft gaze communicates safety directly to the brain. And feel how this simple adjustment reduces unnecessary alertness. As you imagine stepping into the situation, bring attention to your feet, feeling them contact the surface beneath you, sensing texture, pressure, stability, and notice how grounding attention in the feet anchors the body in the present moment, preventing the mind from jumping ahead into imagined outcomes. Allow yourself to mentally rehearse these steps slowly, entering the space, breathing evenly, posture upright but relaxed, shoulders dropped, jaw loose. And notice how these physical cues reinforce calm automatically. If you imagine activation arising, feel yourself responding with practiced ease, slowing the breath, extending the exhale, numbing the sensation quietly as energy or activation, and returning attention to grounding. And notice how this sequence feels natural, smooth, and effective because you have rehearsed it. Imagine now moving further into the space, climbing stairs, standing at a viewpoint, or stepping onto a balcony, always with the sense that you are choosing to be there, not forcing yourself. And feel the difference choice makes in the nervous system, how control restores balance and fear diminishes. Bring attention to the horizon or a stable visual reference, allowing your gaze to rest there, noticing how visual stability supports physical balance. And let this cue become automatic, something your body does without conscious thought. As you remain present in the imagined scenario, notice how your breath remains steady, your body remains responsive and your mind remains clear. And allow this calm sequence to play through to completion, staying in the situation until activation naturally settles, reinforcing the pattern that exposure ends in safety and regulation. Imagine yourself stepping away calmly afterward, not rushing, not scanning, simply returning to neutral. And notice how your body integrates this calm ending, storing it as evidence of capability. Repeat this mental rehearsal with a few different real-world scenarios, varying the setting, but keeping the same internal responses: slow breath, grounded attention, soft gaze, calm posture. And observe how confidence grows through familiarity. Because the brain treats repeated imagery as preparation, not fantasy. As these rehearsals continue, recognize that you are programming your nervous system with a clear instruction set. When height appears, breathe, ground, soften, observe, and continue. And this instruction set becomes automatic through repetition. Allow yourself to imagine these tools being available instantly, even on days when you feel tired or distracted, because automatic responses do not rely on motivation. They rely on conditioning. As you stay with this experience, gently affirm that calm responses are now default options, not emergency measures. And notice how that shift in perspective reduces pressure and increases trust. Understand that preparing the mind in this way shortens the learning curve in real life, reducing surprise and escalation. Because the brain prefers familiarity, even imagined familiarity, and you are providing it now. Bring awareness back to your breath, feeling its steady movement, and know that this breath is your anchor, your reset, your signal of safety in any situation. And each time you use it, you reinforce calm further. As this session begins to come to close, reflect on how naturally these responses flowed during rehearsal, how little effort they required, and allow yourself to trust that your body and mind will recall them when needed. Because recall improves when learning occurs in a relaxed state. Bring your awareness back to your physical surroundings, the real stability beneath you, the present moment, and carry with you the understanding that your mind now leads your actions with preparation and clarity, not fear, and that each real-world experience will simply reinforce what you have already taught yourself. And when you are ready, gently return, knowing that today you have bridged hypnosis and daily life, equipping yourself with calm tools you can access anytime you encounter height. As you remain here for a few final moments, allow a deeper sense of trust to settle in, the kind of trust that does not need reassurance, because it is built from repeated internal success. Notice how your nervous system now understands that calm action is not something you wait for. It is something you initiate gently. And this realization quietly shifts how future situations will unfold. Imagine moving forward in your life knowing that each encounter with height is no longer a test, but simply another opportunity to let these automatic responses express themselves naturally. Feel how pressure dissolves when there is nothing to prove, only experiences